Bienvenida, bienvenido, and wahi. I hope each and every one of you feels welcome. Now, I can just tell at the start of this video, I'm a bit out of frame, y'all. So, how about give me a moment? Let me step off for a quick sec and let me readjust. I'll be back, family. By the way, it's Destiny. Hey, family. Hey, so it has been a while. It's been a hot little minute since I've been on camera. It feels weird, right? So listen, first things first, we are back in front of the Shein giveaway activity going on behind us, right? Because listen, baby, the last time I was on camera, I decided to do multiple topics in one night because it just works better for filming. No one wants to get up every single day. Oh, I have a topic. Oh, something came to mind. Let me go to my list and knock off another topic. Not every day. That's a little much for a content creator, right? So I've learned to, when I get myself in mindset mode, I've learned to just knock out several topics and post them sporadically. Baby, that particular evening, this part of my home was being otherwise occupied. So I'm like, oh, I'm in content mode. So if I have to go stand or sit, well, no, not sit. If I have to go stand in the bathroom, we're going to do this content tonight. Hence, I did it in another room of the home, and hence I looked horrible on camera. So like when I went to run back the footage, I'm like, why do I look like I'm coughing ready? So then I spent time editing. And listen, I showed the content to Smooch. She said, don't post that. And yeah, some of y'all have seen her on camera. She's a little laid back, a little appeared to be quiet. She ain't all that quiet. She's like, don't you dare post that. I was like, girl, one thing about content, when you take the time to get it all together, you have zero interest in deleting it. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna get posted. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna post it. I don't know, make fun of myself, laugh, joke about it, do something. But what I'm not gonna do is delete it. That's what's not gonna happen. So fast forward, push past all that. I made it through. I posted it. I explained why I was looking so dull. And I feel 100% had I not done that, many people would have been looking like, oh my gosh, her lighting is horrible. Oh my gosh, why does her face look like that? She looks so gray and washed out. Somebody would have had a comment. Not that I care, I cared for me. So the explanation was really for me to let people know before you say anything about it, I'm already aware. That's all that was about. And I'm like that. I don't know why I'm an explainer. But sometimes, we're all like this. If we happen to be out in public and we see somebody like, oh, I wonder, does she know, that doesn't match, or what made her put those shoes on with that shirt or that dress? We just have those thoughts. We're not criticizing. We're not, blasting somebody in a nasty way on social media. It's just a thought. I'm just being honest. I'm always transparent. So I feel like it's something we all do or have done at some point. Looked at somebody like, I don't know, it could be a hairstyle. Dag, like she had those braids in for a long time. It may be time to take those braids out. We just have thoughts when we look at other people. My thing is this. I don't like for people to look at me and wonder if I'm aware of something. I am so observant. I'm overly aware about everything. That was the point of me putting little pictures beside. Listen, I know my face look washed out, gray. I look like somebody done put me in ready mode for my coffin. I'm aware. That's all that was. But listen, new day, new me, well, not even the new, but the old Shein giveaway background here. Let's get into the topic for today. It's going to be about 3. I think I'm going to try to cover 3 or 4, but let's get into it. First topic of today. But before we get into it, please, if you haven't subscribed, stop right now. Whatever you're doing, hop over and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Y'all know my little thing, my little routine, my little thing. Subscribe to the channel if you are a subscriber already. Hey sis, hey, thank you, and I appreciate you. Let's get into this topic. Are you living your best life? Are you living your life to the fullest? Are you living your dreams? And are you trying to achieve your aspirations? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm doing something I love to do. I love to talk. There's no button, there's no switch to flip me off. I will go. I talk and I talk and I talk. I do everything but talk in my sleep. But I'm a talker. Naturally, I am a talker. With that, I love the fact that I do something positive with the fact I like to talk. I'm not a gatekeeper. I love to share information, and if I see something on TV or news or something special, like if you're in trouble, how you have those commercials. If you or someone you know are suffering with mental health, dial and they'll put a number. I don't know mental health phone numbers just because I don't know them, but I'm thinking, oh great, I'll take a picture of it with my phone, add it in my content because I love to share that information. I'm huge on mental health, but guess what? I don't know mental health phone numbers, so I'm a thinker as well, and I think, maybe my family members on YouTube don't know that they may need the number or know someone else that may need the number. So me dropping little things like that from time to time, I love doing things like that. But my topic in question today is about dreams and aspirations. Are you living those out? Are you doing what makes you happy? I just want to know, what are your dreams and aspirations? How long have you had them? Like, many of us think back to when we were a little girl, when we were a little boy, the thing that we wanted to grow up to be. Well, if you're on my channel watching, I know you're a full-grown adult because I make sure I tag my videos not for children, though I'm never doing anything inappropriate. I just know they're more serious life situations and topics, and children haven't gotten to that point in their lives yet. So with that being said, you're a full-grown adult. So in this moment, what are you doing to reach those dreams, those goals, those aspirations? What are you doing? Are you living it? What is it that you said you wanted to do in your 20s that you're now doing? I want you to stop what you're doing right now and drop down in the comments. Share with the other family members. What I want you to share in the comments are things like, at what age did you have this goal? What steps you took to get to the goal? And where are you now? Are you thriving in that? Did you achieve it? How does it feel? Is it a wonderful and great feeling to want to do something for 10, 15, 20 years, go through the steps, pay the finances, do whatever it is you need to do, study, go to school, get your degrees to do it, and where are you now in your mindset with that role? I want y'all to share. I'm really going to try to get a little bit more engagement on the channel. I post videos. I know I post them, I think, relatively enough. And, being a content creator, it's hit or miss. 20 people look at a video, 2 people look at a video. 1 person may comment, 12 people may comment. That's neither here nor there. I can't control that. I can't dictate, or, I can't set that up to where I'm getting a certain amount of communication on the channel. That's out of my control. But I will do more videos where I'm asking you to engage. And if you take the time to watch the video, please do. Just drop a comment below. It take a minute or two. Now, if you want to drop a paragraph, that may take you some more time. But I'm asking for just a little bit of your time, right? So really, the reason I want to do this type of video today is because I want other family members that's here on the channel to understand that dreams and goals are obtainable. We can get there. We can reach them. I used to look back at TV a lot and wonder why the Oprah Winfrey's and I'm just calling people's name, not to say they've never in their career giving information, but I'm just calling some people off the top of my head. Tyler Perry, Eddie Murphy, Oprah Winfrey, Janet Jackson, I don't know, stars, famous people, artists, and they're all famous. But I always wanted to know, especially Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, when he had his show, he was really, really, really good about telling you how to, I think his thing was jump. It might have even been on his radio show as well. Just jump. He was always talking about jump. And I'm thinking, well, Steve, that's a good idea. You're telling people don't be fearful in reaching their goals and just do it. But to me, you got to tell people how to do it. You got to tell people how. You've got to, I hate the word tell. I don't like the word tell people. But in that case, people probably wouldn't mind you telling them what to do because they're getting a benefit out of it. But you've got to, it would be helpful, rather, if you dropped some hints, some tips, some ideas, how to. You can't just tell people to start. That's a lot of people's problem. They don't know where the start is. They don't know where the start is. Like right now, we all know on the computer where the start button is on the computer. We know that. So we know how to turn on the computer. You got to hit the power button. And even, let's do that in reverse. When you want to shut the computer down, most of us will hit the start button and you get the three options to shut off, to restart, and I forgot what the third one is. But y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how to turn the computer on and off. Hit the power button and you know how to shut it down. So that's not an instruction that we need. We don't need to ask someone, well, how? Because we know. But when someone famous has made it, you are at your peak of your life, advising us that, trying to figure it out, trying to get there, that we should just do it. It's not just a mindset type of thing. It's an action. You've got to do the work. But what is the work? So if you have gotten, and I mean, I'm saying, if you have gotten to a place in life, and I don't care where that place is, you always aspire to be a manager of a restaurant. Hey, that's your goal, that's your dream, and we are here to celebrate and support that with you. Congratulations. But can you tell a family member here at Cooking Up Conversations how you got there? What steps did you take? This topic is about no gatekeeping. We want to share the information, share the knowledge, and see how we can be beneficial and edify another family member. So, any steps you've taken to get where you are today, can you please go in the comment and share? I appreciate you, and I know other family members would as well. Now, we all talk about that totem pole thing. You're at the bottom of the totem pole. And it's usually used to be a negative, but we all start from the bottom. As you say, you got to crawl before you walk, okay? So you have to start somewhere, at the bottom, and then you skyrocket up, you plateau up, you evolve and you get bigger and you get higher, you get a better position, higher rank. That's how life goes for the most part. Now, if you've gotten there some other way, we're not talking about that. We're talking about normal protocol, the steps it normally takes to start at the bottom or a lower rank to get somewhere higher. That's just what it is, right? So I started with a manager at a restaurant. Some may look at that as bottom of totem pole, like who wants to just be a manager at a restaurant? They make pretty good money depending, right? We're going to leave that alone because I've never been a manager of a restaurant. But I do know someone that was offered a position and was told how many, how much money they could make in that role. And I'm talking about this person was a teenager at the time, just getting started and trying to get a first, second, third job in that rank of first, second, third job. And I think it was Sonic's first that he worked at. And then it was, I forgot this, I think it was between Sonic and a Whataburger. Fast foods, not even a fancy restaurant, okay? But yeah, was told, and I'm talking 16, 17 years old, for someone to tell you that if you come in at that age and rank up, how much money you can make. And of course, you're going to get older, but if you're a 16-year-old and don't have a direction in your life where you want to go, and someone's telling you that at 16, that's pretty good money, because it's either 16, be a manager at a Sonic or a Whataburger and grow in that, versus when I say grow in that, meaning you're 16, you're going to be 17, 18, 19, you work there as an employee, cashier, dumping trash, dish boy, whatever. And then you get to, okay, I'm ready to move up. And I start moving up and you're 20, 21. I don't remember today because this has been over 20 years ago, but in that time, the amount of money he could have and would have been making at 20 to 30 years old would have been fairly decent money, because you've worked there so long, seniority and all those things to take place in your raises and the amount of money you would have gotten. Versus being a 6-year-old that is a hard head, that's not going to listen to anyone and just going to run the streets and do what I want to do because the streets are fun. The streets seem to be more fun, and there's high energy out there, and I can do what I want to do and not be told what to do. And then you get to 20 to 30 and you're still doing that. You see where I'm going with that? Have a direction in life early on when those opportunities are coming to you, whether it's something somebody dropped on you that you never thought about. I never thought about being a manager at a Whataburger. That sounds interesting. Or it's something that has been instilled in you, a dream or desire, and you work towards that goal. So yeah, I just want quick video, this to be about that. Let's talk to one another. Let's share some information. Is it something like I just did? I shared something about someone else. Is there something you've seen someone else? Are you a younger person watching the channel and you've watched an older aunt or uncle, mom or dad get somewhere in life? Share, share, share. That's all this video is about. I don't have much else to say about it. This video is about, are you living your best life? Are you living your dream? What do you aspire to be? What steps are you taking to figure that out? So, I'm just going to make sure I don't have anything else to add to the video. The takeaway to this is going to be, if you have a dream, goal, something you aspire to be, the best thing I can say is do your research. Because again, we don't know where the start button is on everything until we read a manual, someone physically, take us to the item, the object, the thing, and they show us how to start. We don't know where the start is until we've researched it, someone has told us or showed us. So for yourself, there's not always going to be that person in place to show us how to get started, what to do to get started. So in that, I say, my advice to you, the takeaway of this video is to do the research yourself. People have joked around and started calling YouTube University because you learn so much on YouTube. Do that. I YouTube everything. I didn't used to, but I learned through asking people. They're like, girl, I look everything up on YouTube. I Google everything. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not that cool with the computer like that. I don't want to Google it and the machine may give me wrong information. You're a person. You're a human. I know you. You're a reliable source. I'm asking you. But then I had to learn if they're going to Google to tell you, you might as well just do it yourself. Or if they're going to YouTube to look at it. So I learned to get very comfortable with it. And I'm saying that to say it's very fruitful there. You get a lot of information, education. So do the research. Always, my advice, takeaway, network with people. I'm always networking. I'm always looking for people that aren't gatekeepers or are not offended because you have a question. And people that don't mind giving freely. I just feel like a conversation shouldn't cost anybody. If you want to do some work for me, then let's talk about payments. But if we're just having a conversation, share information freely. I do. I just don't. I'm not putting a dime on everything. I'm not going to nickel and dime people that just genuinely want some information. So again, shorter video. I'm going to stop talking because y'all know there's no off button. I struggle with the off button. But takeaway, do the research, network, ask people, get in that arena of people that you want to do that thing that you want to do, network with those people, and find some really good people that just don't mind giving freely. But of course now, dig in your pocket a little bit. If somebody's, investing their time and they want to put some hands on and do some work and deliver something to you, again, just a little tip, some advice, not telling you what to do. But yeah, that's it. If you have anything that you can share with someone else, please drop it down in the comments because that's what this channel is about. If you're sitting here watching this video, I want you to be a part of what I aspire to be on this channel. And that's share, help, tip, drop tips, advice, suggestions. Let's just edify and lift each other up and be supportive and not be gatekeepers, okay? Listen, I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and keep watching. And y'all know what it is, right? I will see you all next time.